Greetings, viewers. Eugenia. Today we're looking at not one, but two screen adaptations of today's novel. If you haven't guessed yet, today's book is The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. We'll get down to business after the title card sequence. Well, I've got my tea. Don't worry, it's decaffeinated. Sure, I should be out shortly. I'm awake! I'm awake. Don't worry about it. We're comparing the 1925 Phantom of the Opera, the silent film, of course, to the 2004 Phantom. But before we dive in, let's talk about Phantom. The Phantom of the Opera's popularity is partially due to the fact that the musical by Andrew Lloyd Webber, due in part to the musical by Andrew Lloyd Webber, which was also the longest running musical of our time so far. In 2004, they made a movie of it. Also, from what I understand, there is also a musical sequel, which I do believe is the first hit sequel of a musical ever. Just putting that out there. I don't know if that's true or not. But let's begin to break things down. Let's start with the characters. There's several characters in both of these movies, so let's begin with the title character, the Phantom. The book describes the Phantom as a body with this head. Somehow I think of Lon Chaney Jr.'s Phantom for that. Looking at this guy is not pleasant. He should inspire us here. He is the nut, so to speak. Oh, wait, that's bad. Music of the night? When I look at Gerard Butler's Phantom, he's so scary. He only needs a half mask. He should wear a whole mask like the book says. A second Phantom is hard to fear. Even if especially when his singing is especially questionable. As for the other characters, the majority of characters are in the 1925 movie, even though they're given different backstories to make sense of the story, such as the Persian, and I can't remember if Joseph Luke had a brother in the book, but he did in the movie. Rose Brothers there, and Rose Brothers not in the 2004 movie, and it's just in 2004. It does not have all the characters. And the point, I do believe that the movie here that deserves the point is the 1925 Phantom. Next up is the plot. The two movies are both based on the book, but the musical has gone through much more extensive things. But believe it or not, so as the 1925 film, the 1945 brings several entirely foreign plot lines, forgets the ones that are in the book. The 2004 film at least follows the plots here and there. I mean, at least it has one of my favorite plot lines is the Phantom being the suggestion that the Phantom is Christine's father. Spoilers, but he really isn't. Spoilers. However, the thing that makes up, that makes the 1925 film win in this category is that the chandelier falls at the right moment. And that, I know I'm nitpicking here, but that is more in detail. It was much earlier in the book than it does in the musical, that the musical would say. And that means that the story goes to the plot point goes to the plot point. Oh, clever retort, clever retort. Goes to the 1925 film again. Now what film has the better tells the story better? So next up is storytelling, of course. Deeper. The 1925 film is a silent film, and it doesn't always work, but it has some very good visuals. There's one part where they're at the Ball de Damasco, and whatever, and the Phantom comes in. He sees Christine Raoult together after he forbid her to see him, and he's like, just that shot. It's actually in full color, first of all, and this is slightly black and white, but it has also different tones, color tones to it, and it's definitely interesting how they use those tones, and just that look, just that shot is just, oh, it could set 1,000 hate ships, hate ships, hate ships. But it also fails in the storytelling department. The 2006 film tells the story very well, getting the plot points. Like I said, Christine thinking her father is a phantom. From the book, and another part was a graveyard, which wasn't in the 1925 film, with a few exceptions. I meant 2012. Sorry, not 2006. Few sections, but at least they're there. This is a good film, despite some bad reviews here and there because of Gerard Butler's singing. But you know, he can sing somewhat. He's no whatever that guy's name was who everybody liked, Michael, whatever his name is. I don't know. I'm British. Okay. The 2006 film finally gets a voice. Yay. Now, on to the final verdict. Now, if you've been keeping it touted points, you will see that the 1925 film is close to the book. At least that's my opinion. There may probably different opinions of that. If you want something close to the book, then that the movie is for you. However, it is a silent film, and that's a huge turnoff for this film. I highly recommend the 2006 film for those who don't wish to watch the silent film. It's a very good movie, although very overrated. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Film vs. Fiction. Join me next time when we look at a dedication of a book about how powerful a pretty pair of shoes can be. I'm Eugene saying the book is almost always better.